just to clear your mind. It's been a long time since I've been on the road. I've been happy to be there. But the first thing we need to do is get pizza. And I know just the place. I know last video was kind of crazy. I wanted to do one of those AMSR videos because I wanted you guys to see and hear and feel what it was like to be out here. Maybe that'll encourage you to get out. But this video, I actually want you to be a part of it. And the number one thing I want to do is get pizza. We got off the trail and we almost got stuck. You saw it. We almost got stuck in several places. Some of that snow is very deceiving because, again, you know, they call it slick rock, but right now it's more like slip rock. That 4 to 6 inches in most places is pretty easy to handle. When it gets to 8 to 10 inches, it's a lot harder because you have a lot less traction. I actually use my lockers, which is surprising, but I digress. Now, pizza. Let's get pizza and then try to figure out where we can go. I know there's a lot of stuff that's closed down right now because of treacherous situations, but there's a winter storm that came through here and we'll find adventure somewhere. So we decided on an 8-inch Supreme, and look at these bad boys. What? Let's see what we can do. Okay, so look what we got. Slime kit at the nice old, what is this? I can't remember which one this is. Oh, yeah, this is the CarQuest of Moab. The funny thing about this is they've got way more stuff than O'Reilly's. I've been here a multiple amount of times to get different random stupid things. Funny bolts, weird fuses, but it's what they do. They're not a chain. I mean, they are a chain like O'Reilly's, but they're actually locally owned, and so they use their brains to stock things that people break and don't or can't readily get here in Moab. So anyway, we decided to go with the slime kit. Now all I have to do is air the mattress up and hope that it holds air and find the hole, because it's a slow leak and it takes forever, so that's why I haven't been able to find it. But this time we're going to take a little bit of a stab at it when we get to camp. Now, I'm thinking of a couple things. I'm actually thinking about doing Top of the World Trail. I mean, I know it's 1:40 in the afternoon, it's a 4-hour trail, but my thoughts were camping up there past the no camping designated area. I checked the weather, and right now, it's still not showing like anything crazy. Oh, I got to show you guys this. Look at this. I took this picture this morning, and I don't know if you guys can see how good that is, but that was my breakfast. Anyway, currently, which, you know, if you're watching this, do me a favor. I'm telling you now, don't be me and mess up all the time. Check the weather where you're going, because it matters, especially around here. So, change of plans. I just looked up the trail, and it's 4 hours. Well, it's 2 o'clock here, so that'd be 6:30. That'd be dark by the time I had to leave to go get to camp. Then it would be dark when I was trying to set up, and we know that I have to repair that mattress, and also, I mean, 30, I think it said something like, well, yeah, it's 36 down here. Up there it won't be 36. Up there it'll be far cooler than 36. So I'm actually going to do something else. I'm going to get to camp early today. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so I figured I'd give you guys an update now that I've gotten all past the park area. And just so you know, right now they're not even taking entry fee for the park up here. We're fencing things and Hell's Revenge is, because you know it's winter time and they don't get the travel that they normally do. Anyway, campsites are open, all those places are open. So I'm gonna go up here and check and see what it looks like. If it's treacherous, we're just not gonna do it. Because again, I'm alone, and also right now there's nobody even up here doing anything. I mean, it's super super quiet up here. Like, I haven't passed a car on any of the trails I've been on all day long, today or yesterday, the day before, anywhere. So I think I'll just kind of be cautious. I'm gonna get up here where I think are some pretty good camp areas, and then I'm gonna see what it's like. And if it's super deep snow and still situation like that, I'm probably gonna bow out and come back down here to one of the campsites down and around the fence and things entrance. Alright, I think this is gonna be us for tonight. This is it. Got a little breeze. Look at that, guys. Wow. Anyway, I gotta get set up and see if I can't fix that air up mattress. But is this beautiful or what? Good morning. You saw my most favorite gelato coffee shop, bakery, all kinds of shop in Moab. There are other places you can get coffee here. Hell, I think there's a Starbucks in the grocery store, but that place is hands down awesome. Anyway, we did it fast because I'm gonna try to go nail this trail, and we're gonna go do Travel the World by ourselves. I can't find anybody else on the forums that's doing anything today, so we're just gonna hammer it ourselves. After that, then I have to start flying south, and I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the news, but in Santa Rosa, where I've got to go through to get home, there's been major pileups since last week. I mean, catastrophic pileups. Hundreds and hundreds of vehicles on the highway. So I'm going to try to make half of the journey back to Texas, probably starting today after Top of the World. We're going to go hammer out Top of the World because all things crawling and overlanding happen first, and then after that, then we'll head home, I guess, right? But first, let's smash this trail and see what a difficult trail is called. I don't think this is difficult compared to some of the stuff in Moab. There's some of the stuff that's difficult that I will not do, just due to body damage. This is not a weekend warrior rig. This is a rig that I take all over the damn country, traveling all the time, and it can't be busted up and torn up. So anyway, quit talking. Let's roll. Go ahead and airing down, so we'll be crawling versus just overlanding. I'm going from 20 to 11 in the front and about 15 in the rear. And the reason being I leave the rear high is because I've got quite a bit of weight back there right now, and they need to be a little resilient to what we're going on, because supposedly there are some pretty good steps on this trail. Obviously not this trail, but when we get to Top of the World, apparently it's got quite a bit of shelf stairs and such like that, so I want to make sure I don't get a pinch flat if I was too low in the back. So let's roll. It looks like we got a couple miles till we get to where, yeah, it's for sure a couple miles. incredibly rough. So my thought to you would be air down like I did. Air down immediately, right? Like, that's what I would do. The minute you hit the dirt, I would air down. And it's quite a bit cooler out here too. It's 39 out here, where in town it was like 51 or 40, 49, whatever. 49, 50, something like that. And out here, it's definitely cooler. So, this is top of the world. Let's see what this is about. Here's some ledges already. And again, nothing, I don't know. And this is all, looks like wheel place to me so far. But again, though, this is the really early beginnings of the trail. I don't even have it in full drive yet. I still have the sway bar locked. Because I'm just curious. And you can see it seems like they've made a bunch of bypasses just about everywhere. And I'm not sure, because this is definitely not, I mean, it's rough, but it's definitely not terrible. I mean, you guys can see kind of what's going on with the truck. It's not moving that bad. Let me get this out of your guys' way. And again, guys, yes, it's a little wet and stuff, but I'm still in two-wheel drive. I am aired down to 10 pounds, and I can't stress how much that helps. Because when you guys are on non-bead locks and you're aired down to, like, say 20, you're still super hard compared to what I'm rocking right now with this 10 psi, because they're like balloons. And I'll show you, I'll turn and I'll go up this face with these little steps, and again, it's two-wheel drive, but those marshmallow tires, when I have this kind of weight in the Bronco on the back axle and then down to 15 psi where it's just able to kind of marshmallow over everything, it really does do an amazing job. And I know people don't like running bead locks because of the weight and blah 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 and how often they use them, but when you need them, they're unmatched. Because right now, I guess I always drive with one arm and it happens. But I just think that, like, in this situation right now, if I wasn't able to do this and I was at 20 psi like I was yesterday, I would have already had to put it in either 4-wheel auto or 4-wheel high. And because I'm at 10 in the front and 15 in the back, I'm able to just kind of like cruise right through most of the stuff. And 37s, yes, I know. 37s help. But we'll see when we get to the supposed obstacles. Don't forget the swag. If you're watching this video below, you should be able to see a link with shirts, hats, hoodies, cups, whatever. That stuff, when you guys buy that stuff, I don't get a huge cut of it. I get literally, if you were to buy a hoodie, I get like $2, $1.78 or something like that. Hats, I get like the same. Mugs, less. But anyway, it's just because I like making that stuff and I like getting Brocklanders out there and stuff. And you'll notice none of it's my face or anything like that. It's all about Brocklanders, and it's always about adventuring and what we can do with these toys. This Brocklanders, this Bronco, Kong, the trailer, and then of course just with the adventurous attitude, going up and hammering it down. So let's keep rolling. situations, but that's for sure what this is. Because now, for sure, you need to have a pretty salty rig. Some of these, the problem with it is a lot of these notches are super badly undercut. And so, just like that one, I mean, it's just perfect throttle placement and right when you bump it to get up it, because, okay, I take it back. It's probably a 6, considering those last 2 obstacles. Check this out. So, this is what we got here, and it's one of those when in doubt, scout it outs. So, right here looks like a secondary line where you come up and you turn, and then let's see, that one just shows right up the face and through the middle is what it looks like to me. Now I don't know, but you can see it's for sure a significant drop. So I think what we'll do is we'll give this a try and see if we can get up here. And in this one, I don't really know what people, I guess, I mean, it looks like it's a lot of skitty pedal, judging by the amount of rubber right there. And so I guess they're getting this up and just bumping it up. That's what it looks like. I don't know. I do not know. That's what I would guess. So, I guess that's what we'll try. Is this technology is key when you're doing solo overland travel, and there's a lot of times you'll say, oh, I don't need 4-low and stuff, but you know, the trail up until now was kind of easy, was super easy, but I've gotten to a point where I needed to do a lot of spotting, and so I spot myself, and generally I'll like scrape something in the dirt or put a rock, and I'll come back and I'll look for it in the camera, and I know that that's where I'm going to put my driver's side tire, and so it's kind of like cheating, but it's also like having a spotter when you don't have one. So remember, when in doubt, scout it out. Hey, we made it. That was a sick trail. It was, the whole end of it was for sure the 6. The first 3/4, it was 4 or 5. 5 at best, generally 4. But look at this. I know that there's a little bit extra in front, but with the big nose and the hood, it's hard for me to see in front. And I sure as hell don't want to drive off the end of this. And the reason being is I'll show you why. This is why it's called Top of the World. God, I see you, Bronco. Okay, boys and girls, that was Top of the World. That was an amazing deal, and I don't have time to do the lollipop loop. That's where that guy is going. He's going to do the lollipop loop. So I'm going to see if I can't intersect down here before and get off this thing, because we all know that I've got to make it back to Texas in the next day and a half, and I'm going to be kind of crisscrossing some serious winter storms. And I know it says it all through Colorado right now, and I know back in Texas, in Amarillo, it was 4 degrees this morning when they woke up. So pretty severe temperatures. So I don't want to get caught with my pants down. So in typical Maximum Overland fashion, I'm going to use my motocross skills and try to find the fastest route down this dude, so I can get down, air up, get back to the highway and air up, and then do myself a favor and get on the highway and book some miles. I'm going to try to knock down some serious miles today, probably 6 or 7 hours. That way I'll have something short tomorrow, because again, I have another 4-hour or so trip that I'm going to need to do on Tuesday. I leave Tuesday morning for work to Tyler, Texas, so a pretty long way. It'll be 7 hours, so I really like to get a little rest in before that happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to rail this trail and get down, get aired up, get fueled up, and get on the road. Anyway, as always, I truly appreciate you guys. I really do. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A real live look into, you know, just spontaneity when it comes to overlanding. Just get it, pack it, get in it, and go. And so remember, I have a Patreon, www.patreon.com/MaximumOverland. If you know, if you feel yourself wanting to be a part of that and see these videos 2 days earlier than the public does, feel free to join. If you want to buy me a coffee, do that. Below in this video, right below, you'll see all the stuff in my merch store. Please consider yourself getting yourself a coffee cup, hat, shirt, and anything else. That'd all help me. And the biggest thing is, do me a favor. If you like what I do and you like how we do it, share my channel. This is my 3rd year, and you know, I've been rock steady, and I hope you guys appreciate that. But anyway, I'm trying to get this channel moving. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subs, and then on to 10,000, and then on to whatever else. Because I feel like I've done the work, and it's time to grow. So if you'd like to help me make that happen, hit the like button and subscribe. Maybe tell a friend. Then we can all be friends. Anyway, I appreciate all of you. I'm gonna get down here. I'm gonna get rolling and try to be safe. I wish I could have done some drum work for you guys, but it was so windy up top there. Every time I tried to launch it, it just said severe wind, please land. So maybe next time. So there it is. You can see we're here airing up, and just so you know, today I think this is the 14th of January. I'm not real sure, but either way, snow on the trail. It says 4 hours. We did it in 2 hours and 33 minutes there and back. So obviously this is not a stock Bronco. It's well built on 37s, true Baja pre-runner kit, King shocks, a big time build, axles, extended swing arms. I mean, it's built. Anyway, we did it in 2 hours and 33 minutes. Now coming back, was I on the gas? Sure, because I've got places to go, but still, it just wasn't rough. With those tires, 15 in the back, 10 in the front. If I didn't have the weight, it would be 10 and 10. We could have been faster if I wasn't loaded. This Bronco, this kit, this Bronco, take all that stuff with a grain of salt, to be honest. So anyway, the trail's awesome. You have to do it. Now that I've seen it and done it, I've wanted to do it for 5 years. You have to do it. Come do the trail. That being said, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for following. Let's get to 5,000. Let's get to 10,000. Let's get to whatever thousand we can make up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep on trucking, and we'll see you next time.